You love your cat, right? You give them treats, playtime, and lots of attention. But what if I told you that some of the things you're doing every single day could be hurting them in ways you never imagined? These seemingly harmless actions might actually be breaking your cat's heart, and you may not even know it. Stick around, because in today's video, we're going to reveal daily things that could be silently damaging your bond with your feline friend. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. 1. Disturbing them while eating. Imagine sitting down to enjoy your favorite meal and someone keeps poking or bothering you. Frustrating, right? For cats, it's much worse. Constantly interrupting them during their mealtime can silently break their heart. Eating is a vulnerable time for your cat, and when you disturb them, they might feel stressed, anxious, or even lose trust in you. Over time, this can lead to behavioral issues or even health problems. Respect their space while they eat, and you'll help maintain that strong, loving bond. 2. Calling them for something they don't like. Ever notice how your cat stops coming when you call them? It might be because they've learned that you only call them for things they hate, like bath time, vet visits, or taking medicine. When you call your cat over and over again, but only to make them feel bad, it can break their heart and make them less likely to trust you. Over time, they may start avoiding you altogether. Instead, balance the negative with positive reinforcement by calling them for treats, playtime, or cuddles. This will help rebuild that trust and keep their heart happy. 3. Lack of access to fresh air or a view outside. Observing the world from a secure distance is a natural activity for cats. The absence of a secure balcony or a window with an outdoor view, which would allow them to observe outdoor activity and wildlife, can be a source of irritation. Providing your cat with access to a window with a safe balcony or purchasing a specialized cat tree with an observation platform can have a substantial impact on their overall health. 4. Excessive isolation or lack of interaction. Despite the fact that cats are frequently regarded as alone, they require the attention and interaction of their caregivers. Depression and anxiety in cats may result from prolonged loneliness or a lack of regular play and affection. Spending time interacting with your cat on a regular basis is crucial, as it engages them in activities that stimulate their mind and body. 5. Loud noises. Loud noises or shouting can have an especially negative impact on cats, as they are engineered to detect even the slightest rustle of a mouse in the grass. For them, the loud human world can be both surprising and alarming. The constant presence of tension and anxiety can result from frequent exposure to loud sounds, such as booming noise from a television, noisy music, or yelling. Specifically, yelling can be extremely detrimental to cats. They are unable to comprehend the context when they hear elevated voices. They only perceive the environment as dangerous. A cat may exhibit indicators of stress, such as over-grooming or changes in eating habits, or become more withdrawn as a result of prolonged exposure to noise. To guarantee their welfare, establish an environment of tranquility and quietude that is free from excessive commotion. 6. Ignoring their attempts at communication. Cats may not be speakers of our language, but they surely have their own methods of communicating with us. This involves actions such as rubbing against your legs or bringing objects to you, as well as vocalizations such as meowing or purring. Neglecting these attempts at communication can result in your feline companion experiencing feelings of anxiety and neglect. 7. Not paying attention to their preferred petting zones. Some cats may enjoy being stroked under the chin, while others purr happily when you stroke their backs. You may have observed this. However, areas such as the belly and the base of the tail are too sensitive, or even menacing to be touched by many cats. Be mindful of your cat's reactions to being handled in multiple places and honor their preferences. 8. Not respecting their space. Cats have their preferred locations within the residence, including a cozy alcove, a sunny windowsill, or the area beneath the bed. These are their secure havens where they can relax, observe, or simply relish a moment of seclusion. It is a signal that their boundaries are not respected when we encroach on these spaces, particularly when they are retreated to. 9. Scolding or yelling at them. Cats are creatures of the current moment and do not necessarily link actions with consequences, as one might expect. They are unaware that they are being punished for an action they committed previously when you reprimand them. Instead, they are likely to experience feelings of wonder or apprehension as a result of their trusted human's abrupt anger or loudness. Positive reinforcement is a significantly more effective method of influencing their behavior. 10. Ignoring them when you come home. When you arrive home and neglect to acknowledge your cat, not even offering a brief, delicate pat, they become aware. Cats establish attachments with their caregivers in subtle yet substantial ways. Cats, like dogs and even children, establish secure and insecure attachments with their human caregivers, according to a study conducted by Oregon State University. Ignoring them, particularly during a time when they are naturally inclined to greet or engage, such as upon your return home, can induce a feeling of fear. 11th. Overlooking their hunting instinct. Your cat may be domesticated, but deep down, they're still natural-born hunters. When we overlook or ignore their hunting instincts, it can silently break their heart. Cats need to stalk, chase, and pounce. It's how they release pent-up energy and stay mentally sharp. Depriving them of this can lead to boredom, frustration, and even depression. Not giving them outlets for their instincts, like interactive play or hunting-style toys, can make them feel unfulfilled. Don't let your cat's wild side fade. Tap into their natural instincts to keep their heart and spirit strong. 12th. Forced socialization. Cats are extremely selective in their social interactions and prefer to regulate the timing and manner of their engagement. Forcing cats to engage in social situations, such as interacting with other pets, particularly new ones, or being required to spend time with unfamiliar individuals, can be extremely distressing for them. Permit them to interact with others at their own time. 13. Overwhelming smells. A fragrance that may be mild or pleasant to us can be overpowering or even distressing to your cat. For instance, consider cat litters that are scented. While they may appear to be an excellent idea for maintaining the freshness of the litter box area, these potent odors can be distressing to cats. When selecting scented products for your residence, it is important to consider your cat's sensitive nose. Remember, your cat depends on you for their happiness and well-being. So, let's show them all the love and care they deserve.
These 9 everyday things hurts your cat's feelings. Welcome to Cat's Corner. Cats may give off an air of independence, but beyond that tough exterior lies a delicate being highly attuned to its human handlers and its natural surroundings. In this video, we'll explore 9 common behaviors that could be causing emotional distress for your feline friend. Let's get started with number 9, disregarding their preferred petting zones. Similar to humans, cats also have specific areas that they prefer or dislike being touched. Some cats love a good jaw scratch, while others purr happily when their backs are stroked. However, some cats perceive certain areas, like the belly or the base of the tail, as sensitive or even dangerous when touched. These preferences are not set in stone and can change over time. For example, a cat who enjoyed belly rubs as a kitten may grow older and become opposed to this kind of petting. Start with the so-called safe zones, which include the base of the ears, the cheeks, and the area under the chin. If the cat seems at ease and content, you can progressively move on to other areas, but you should always pay attention to their reactions. If your cat shows any signs of discomfort, you should stop right away. Respect and understand your cat's specific preferences. You improve your relationship. Every stroke in the right place strengthens your bond with your cat and shows you care about their comfort. 8. Not respecting their space. Because cats are territorial animals, they have certain areas of the house that they view as safe refuges. Examples of these areas include a cozy corner under the bed or on top of the wardrobe. These areas are crucial for the emotional health of cats because they allow them to unwind, observe, or just spend some alone time. When we trespass in these areas, particularly when cats retreat there, we accidentally give the message that their boundaries are not respected. Respecting your cat's space involves not bothering them while they sleep, not picking them up when they're established, and not following them to their hiding locations. When you don't disturb your cat in their preferred spots, you may keep your connection with them happy and healthy by respecting their limits. You're building a relationship of trust and making sure your cat is comfortable and well treated in their own house. 7. Ignoring them when you come home. Being social creatures, cats develop close relationships with their owners. Your cat may feel deserted and mistreated if you ignore them when you come home. It is possible that this will result in emotions of anxiety and depression. Cats need routine and attention to feel secure, so when they spend time alone and then come back to you, it upsets their sense of security and well-being. To prevent hurting your cat, greet them when you enter. Pet or play with them to show them you care. This little acknowledgement might boost their attitude and deepen your relationship. Your cat feels loved and comfortable when you interact and love them regularly. 6. Disregarding their hunting instincts. Denying their natural desire to hunt. Even the most sedentary cats have a strong hunting instinct ingrained in them. This instinct is inherited from their ancestors and is encoded in their DNA. If you ignore or feed this instinct, you run the risk of accidentally starting a feline crisis. One of the most common mistakes cat guardians make is using a laser pointer for play without rewarding the cat. Cats focus their energy on chasing the red dot in laser pointer play, which can be frustrating when there is nothing to catch. Thus, reward the cat with a treat or plush toy after the session. This completes their hunting cycle and provides them a sense of accomplishment. These behaviors strengthen your bond with your cat and promote a healthier, more balanced connection while gratifying hunting instincts. If you've made it this far, it's likely you're enjoying the video. Please subscribe, like, and tell me about yourself and your feline companion in the comments. 5. Loud noises or yelling. Because cats' keen sense of hearing allows them to detect even the smallest sounds, like a mouse walking on grass. Loud noises in our noisy world can be frightening to them. If a cat is constantly exposed to loud noises such as yelling, loud music, or the blare of a TV, it can lead to a state of constant stress and anxiety. Yelling in particular can be particularly harmful to cats because they don't understand the context. Instead, all they perceive is that the environment seems unsafe and unpredictable. These aren't just isolated reactions. Over time, a cat living in a noisy environment may become more lonely or exhibit stress-related behaviors, such as excessive grooming or dietary modifications. Providing your cat with a place to retreat when they need it helps them feel relaxed mentally and builds their trust in you. 4. Ignoring their attempts at communication. Cats are unable to understand human language, yet they can still communicate with us in very special ways. Some of these ways include vocalizations like meowing or purring and actions like rubbing up against your legs or bringing toys to you. Every one of these behaviors serves as a means of connection and interaction. For instance, meowing is a communication method that was primarily evolved for use with humans. According to a University of Georgia study, adult cats typically meow at people rather than at one another. When your cat meows, it's usually an indication that it's hungry, needs attention, or is just saying hello. The act of your cat rubbing against you or bringing toys is a sign of affection and trust. Ignoring these attempts at communication can make your cat feel as though their attempts to connect are in vain. Therefore, pay attention to the cues your cat is giving you and respond positively, as this strengthens emotional bonds and fosters a fulfilling relationship. 3. repression, or punishing. Cats who live in the present do not associate punishment with specific actions like we do. Instead, they may become confused or scared when their trusted human becomes angry or makes loud noises. Instead of punishment, redirection and providing are effective ways to remedy unwanted behaviors. Alternatives: if your cat is scratching your furniture, create a scratching post and encourage them to utilize it. If your cat is jumping on countertops, investigate the root cause and address it. If they are curious or looking for food, provide more stimulation like interactive toys or ensure they are fed regularly. Punishment can cause fear and anxiety, harming the relationship between you and your cat. Instead, guide them positively and offer alternative options. You're improving communication and creating a positive atmosphere for your pet. 2. Overwhelming odors. Strong odors, scented goods might be overwhelming or distressing for cats, even if we find them pleasant. Strong perfumes in litter boxes can be unpleasant for cats, while appearing to be an excellent option for keeping the area smelling fresh. Cats use their sense of smell to communicate through pheromones they leave in their territory. Artificial fragrances can mask these natural pheromones, affecting their sense of control over their environment and causing discomfort. Additionally, using scented litters with strong odors can lead to undesirable behaviors, such as avoiding the litter box. Choosing unscented items for your cat's litter box promotes a clean, safe, and enjoyable environment by respecting their smell sensitivities. 1. Forced socialization. Cats prefer to have control over their social interactions, so forcing them to interact with unfamiliar pets or people can cause stress. Cats rely on scent cues and nonverbal communication to understand each other in unfamiliar situations. Cats who have not been adequately socialized may experience anxiety or dread due to confusion with these cues. Research indicates that cats can form secure bonds with humans, similar to dogs or children with their parents. A 2019 study published in Current Biology found that most cats show signs of secure attachment to their caregivers, expressing distress when they leave and relief upon their return. This highlights the importance of respecting cats' socialization terms when introducing them to new people or pets. Patience. Did you know that there are human foods that your cat can safely enjoy? I made this video here on the screen, showcasing 12 surprising foods that are not only safe for your feline friend, but also beneficial. Discover how you can share these healthy snacks with your kitty without any worries. Click on the screen and join me in the amazing world of cats and their unique dietary delights.